It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Dixon. Tonight, it'll be the West All-Stars going up against the East All-Stars. Both the East and West have so many ways to attack. It's always hard to predict just what's going to happen at the All-Star Game, but whatever happens, you know it'll be entertaining. Every one of these players wants to be at his very best on such a huge stage. Now for the crown jewel of All-Star Weekend, the big game finally upon us. Kenny, in terms of stakes, what's really on the line for these people?
Well, more than anything, conference right now. You know, it's always like my neighborhood is better than their neighborhood. And now they're saying East is better than the West. I mean, it goes down to the essence of top basketball all the way to NBA basketball. My neighborhood is better than yours.
Do some of the player-to-player rivalries have a chance to be renewed in this one?
Yes, because a lot of times they go, see, if I had some help and see what I would do for you, and now you have help at the All-Star Weekend.
You're also going to get putting on a show as a part of it. Right, you guys do have to go and help. If you guys like to go break a sweat, another guy goes to break a sweat.
Thanks for joining us as we go courtside now. Kevin Harlan has the call.
I bet you didn't know that my nigga might million. When you at a time, you don't wanna look down, you don't wanna look down.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
Hey guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players. To us here in the boards, I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with Harden. And there's Jackson. And there's Davis. And it's Durant. And at the small forward position.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Jackson. LeBron kicks to Cousins. Here's hammering. And the three off target.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Jackson passes to Davis. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the East All-Star. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Cousins with a screen for Fultz. James kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And Jackson with the block.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Down low. That's good from Davis on the assist from Jackson.
You know, gotta admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Cousins over Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
An almost perfect start to this game. 4 for 5. They're rolling.
Colts kicks to Cousins. Over Jackson. Cousins with another miss.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn it around.
And Jackson gets it to go.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their
The head is getting real ugly out there,
When you
boys.
take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Two players are now for the East. The West also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Durant. Ando comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. Here's Chambers. Here's Simmons. And the 12-footer.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. I mean, that jump shot is just pure money.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call it, everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now, here's Westbrook. Jackson trying. Whoa!
Hey, what's out now? Watch out.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 11.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better value than that one right there.
Wasted no time on that one. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Simmons. Ball with it. Jackson on him. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Now Simmons. Pass to Chambers. There's the pick. Simmons on the wing. 6 the three-pointer. Simmons got his third bucket of the night.
And I tell you, all Simmons needs is a little breathing room. He's dynamite off the bat.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the West All-Stars. They're up by 10. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
You got Chambers. Russell is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Ball in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Light on the fouls in terms of what they call tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And some changes here for the East. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Thomas. Chambers with a screen on Jensen. Thomas hits the bucket.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. There's no debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And great effort on the boards. And what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the bump.
James checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars. Davis is checked in for Jackson. And it's Harden for Randall. James dishes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Cousins. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Davis. Clark, we've seen a few active players have their own podcast that they produce throughout the season. Think that's a good idea or a bad idea for them?
Again, I'm ambivalent to that because the landscape is so different now with the social media platforms. And I like the fact that players have a chance to control their narrative, their story, through the different social media platforms, the Players Tribune, podcasts. Now, you have to balance that with your responsibilities and obligations to your team, your teammates, and your franchise. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, managing your time effectively and using it wisely. But clearly, players should have the opportunity to be fully engaged people beyond just playing the game.
So he hits both.
And Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak. Matter of fact, I'd love to just call him the Greek Freak if I could. There's a matchup issue for any defense. I mean, he's a guy who literally and really can play any position on the floor.
And Towns gets it to go.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
And Antetokounmpo is just a smooth operator off these screens. I mean, he's smart and reads those situations exceptionally well.
Here is Durant. 11-point game. Feeds to Davis. That's good. Nice assist from Durant. Davis has got his second bucket.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
Antetokounmpo, no good, shot missing. Nice D from Durant. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Harden against Beal. Back to Durant. Here's the three. Trains the three-pointer.
No player in the league has done more to earn this spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
James, no good. Towns kicks the ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
No problem at all operating in the paint for Chris Paul. He shoots an excellent percentage, even down there amongst the trees.
Now, here's Cousins, looking for his first basket still in this one. They get it back, outside for Beal. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Durant for three, good on the three-point shot. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second half for the West All-Stars.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
2 shots. They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And he makes both free throws.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And here are the East All-Stars now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Simmons. Good on the lead. Simmons got 9.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Passes to Segura. Outside Leonard. And it's Curry at the elbow. Here's Segura. Outside for Curry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry on the wing. Here's Segura. It's not going to go for it. LeBron with some nice deep. Here's Hamry. It's rebounded by the West. Now here's Curry from past the arc. Curry with another miss. And so it's the West All-Stars closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. To the NBA All-Star Game. Half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Davis is out there with Jackson. Then it's Harden. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a GOAT. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jackson down low. Cousins is there. And the basket by Jackson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now the dish to Antetokounmpo over Davis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Cousins against Jackson. Can't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Cousins with a screen for Fultz. Offensive rebound.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Chambers is checked in for James.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by Cousins. Here's Hamry. That 3 off the mark.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Jackson kicks to Davis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, and all the illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you like to out there.
Towns, he's checked in for the West. Ando comes in for James Harden. Now here's Jackson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Up again. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Man, I actually love the competitive spirit of Antetokounmpo. I mean, never quits on the glass. Always keeps coming. Always looking for that second chance opportunity for his team.
Jackson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cousins with it. Guarded now by Jackson. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Cousins. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Randall. Jackson against Cousins. Jackson drives in, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Outside Jackson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Balls checked in for Cousins. And Simmons comes in for Chambers, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Russell kicks to Simmons. Outside Beal. The pass to Russell. Ball sets a screen for Russell. Over Westbrook. And it falls over the rim and in.
I thought the defender played that one pretty well, but Russell with that quick trigger release like a staple gun.
Jackson misses. Simmons passes to Beal. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
41 seconds left in the third. Leonard off the pick from Jackson. Leonard dishes to Jackson. Kicks it to Randall. Shoots a 3. Throws it from outside. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Yeah, that was a sweet pass right there, setting up his teammate nicely. And that's really how you move the rock. Share that sugar, man. Share it.
And here's Jackson. He's got 20. He dishes it to Leonard. Jackson down low. Holden. Up and in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Jackson checked in for the West. James Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. They've got Fultz. LeBron James is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And then there's Antetokounmpo. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Terrific design on the pick one. He lays it in.
When Antetokounmpo is in the paint, you need to find him. You have to give him the ball there. I mean, he's an absolute monster in the post because he can shoot over most guys. And if he's defended well, he'll find you if you're open as a teammate.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Kevin, for a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Cousins against Jackson. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. He's with the ball. Shoots from the baseline. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And Clark, we know that players are evaluated in a historical perspective, largely by how many rings they have. Do you think that's a fair way to evaluate things?
I don't think you can solely evaluate an individual player in a team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who've had similar careers. It can be a differentiator. But to me, it doesn't necessarily carry the weight that some people like to give it in evaluating players. Individual performance over time is what, to me, marks the hallmark of a player worthy of Hall of Fame consideration or being talked about being one of the greats in the game.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
It's good. 10-point free out is Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way. What a sweet assist by CP3.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Chambers with a screen on Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he knocks down the first one. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Chambers hits them both. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Here's Jackson. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Antetokounmpo just, showing you once again what an all-around superb talent he is. He really moves that ball on offense.
And here comes Thomas. Even the fast break. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. Thomas. first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Jackson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Jackson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them. Outside Thomas. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
We mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.